Hey guys, it's Mike McErlane, president and co-owner of Gym Supplement Science. Welcome to another episode of Workout 101. Today we're going to cover 5 different tips of how to do an assisted pull-up with my man, gym athlete, Kevin Lowe, major social media fitness influencer as well. So Kevin and I go way back. He was actually on the other side of this camera many years ago with Jim. We have a great history together, but Kevin is very well known for a lot of unique and powerful movements. That's actually how he became so popular on Instagram, social media, YouTube, you name it. And so Kevin has some of the great tips for you guys to learn how to do a pull-up, because for me, pull-ups are very tough. And remember guys, if you like content like this, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. So Kev, am I even doing this right?
You are. Full range of motion,
all right.
Good tempo, good grip, solid.
All right, well, enough of me trying to do it. Why don't you just take over,
the
Kev?
pull-ups, we're gonna go through 5 different ways you can do in an assisted pull-up. And the key thing when you want to get better at the pull-up is frequency. You wanna be able to do it more often throughout the week, throughout the months of you working out inside or outside the gym. Analogy I like to use is like a runner who's trying to get better at running. They run 3, 4, 5 days a week. They're not going, all out 100% every day. There might be some active recovery days. There might be days where the run is longer or shorter or higher in intensity, but they're out there running. So if you're trying to get better at the pull-up, your frequency in terms of being in the gym and getting on that bar is very important. Assisted pull-ups will help you with your frequency.
So let's check it out.
Number 1 is an assisted pull-up with a partner. So if you have a partner working out at the gym, they can assist you through the bottom of your feet as you come up and down, like so.
And Kev, would you be okay if also you grab maybe the hips here too? Is that a good place to do sometimes?
That's also another good way to be able to do an assisted pull-up. So really, wherever you feel comfortable or your partner feels comfortable in assisting you to do the pull-up like that. Number 2 is the band assisted pull-up, which I'm sure you've seen these bands at your gym, or some of you might have them at home. What you want to do is wrap it around the pull-up bar, and when you come down, grab it from halfway so you have some slack and pull it down and step into the band. As you step into the band, now you'll have assistance at the bottom and at the top.
Now, is there a difference between just putting 1 foot in, Kev, or would you recommend 2 or just 1?
I would recommend just 1, just for ease and safety, because now when you come down, it's easier to step out of 1 rather than getting caught up. If you want to balance it out, you could do the next set on the left leg, so you're not developing any muscle imbalances. And when you step out, make sure you come out, give yourself some slack right here, pull down and step out.
And the nice thing I like about the bands too, Kev, as we talked about, is that the further you stretch, you have more resistance at the bottom of the movement, which is where you're actually at your weakest, right?
Yes.
So as you come up, the weight is actually increasing because the bands are pulling less, right? So as you come up here, you're actually pulling more of your own body weight at the top of the movement, right?
Correct.
Awesome. All right, so that's 1 and 2. What about number 3, Kev?
Number 3 is pretty simple.
Let me take this off.
Yes, take that off, thank you. So number 3, you're gonna just wanna find a box, or maybe you're in a squat rack, you could step on the side here. You wanna be able to step up, and really, you're not doing much of anything in terms of the concentric or up part of the pull-up. You're focusing on the negative, right here. Step up and focus on that negative.
So this is like eccentric overload training. For those of you who are not familiar with it, if you ever see somebody who does like a bench press, you see a lot of guys in the gym who will load up the weight, they'll have their buddy stand over them, and they'll focus on the negative portion eccentrically, because research actually shows that you are stronger eccentrically than you are concentrically, which is coming back up or pulling up, right?
Exactly.
Awesome, awesome. I like that tip.
So
all right.
That's another great tip. Number 4, which is something that I see people do but not intentionally, is the kip pull-up. There's a time and place for the kip pull-up, and there's a proper way to do it. The way I like to do it is just utilizing, kind of like the band, it's helping you at the bottom of the range of motion of the pull-up, getting to the top, here, up, and focusing on that negative. So you really want to focus on scooping your feet and then coming and using that momentum through your knees. As your knees come up, the momentum's got to carry through your core all the way to the bar, like this.
So as you're hanging, you're just kind of like you're kind of like doing a leg extension forward, right?
So up.
Got it. Kind of leg extension and lifting your legs up, right?
Here, and up. And then focus on that negative when you come down. So that's tip number 4. And number 5, the last one, we're gonna come over here. So set up in a squat rack, about where you would squat position in terms of being set up. And what you're gonna do here is an assisted pull-up from the ground. And all you're really gonna do here is that. You can give yourself as much or as little resistance through how much you wanna squat. Just to get the motion of the pull-up down.
Right. And so this is also one of those movements to where if you don't have like one of the pull-up assisted machines,
Exactly.
because like in this gym we don't have one of those, right? So earlier I asked Kev, I said, well Kev, we don't have one of the machines, what's one way that you could simulate that movement? So if you have one of the machines,
Great.
maybe use that, right? But if you don't, I actually like this a lot better for, kind of a big body like me, to where, you can take out the motion. And would it be safe to say, Kev, like the further out that your legs are,
Yep.
the more of the actual movement you're gonna get versus having your legs underneath here, right?
Correct.
Okay,
Yep.
cool, I like that. Well, good guys, well listen, hey man, thanks so much. For those of you who actually want more workout 101 videos with myself, Kevin's gonna be doing a lot more too. If you guys don't check out Kevin's YouTube, you need to check it out right now. What's your YouTube account?
It's youtube.com/Kevin Lowe Live.
Just type in Kevin Lowe into the search bar. You'll find this guy. It's hard to miss. But make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button for more Workout 101 videos, as well as much more content here on Gym Supplement Science. Until next time, guys, it's Mike McErlane and
Kevin Lowe. See you guys later.
take care, guys.